Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Budget Committee. Today we've got a number of delegates who are going to come forward to see us today, and we have another delegation evening on Wednesday, December 2nd at 7 p.m. again in the council chambers. So when we're done today, we'll recess and continue on Wednesday. Any member of the public wishing to speak further regarding an issue on the 2016 Budget Committee agenda for today may appear before our council at its meeting on December 14th, 2015 at 7 p.m. when the recommendations from this meeting will go forward for final consideration. If you wish to speak as a delegation, please sign the sheet located at the back of the room or notify the Clerk's Department no later than noon the day of the council meeting. Any PowerPoint presentations must also be forwarded to the Clerk's Department no later than noon the day of the meeting. Are there any regrets? I see none. Are there any declarations of pecuniary interest? I can't imagine any. Very good. Welcome to the other members of council that are here before us. The only item before us is to hear our delegations today. And Mr. Cameron Grout, you are the only member on my list today. Welcome, and we look forward to your information. And we have handed out the material that you provided to our clerk already.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, members of the Budget Committee. My name is Cameron Grout, and I am the Treasurer of Oakville Strokers. With me today is our Volunteer Program Director, Diana Berriman. Thank you very much for receiving us today. As past chairs of what was then known as Parks and Recreation and Oakville Harbor Authority, I can appreciate how difficult your job is in attempting to juggle all the requests while at the same time keeping the tax rate at an affordable rate. The Oakville Strokers are in their 21st year of operation, and it is an entirely volunteer organization that operates a community initiative for stroke survivors. We could not have achieved what we have achieved and are continuing to strive to achieve without the assistance of the town of Oakville and especially the outstanding staff at Glen Abbey Recreation Center. At present, we have 28 participant stroke survivors and a group of about 45 dedicated volunteers assisting in the program. The Friday sessions, of which there are 30 per year, last about 4.5 hours. 1 hour of the time is spent in the swimming pool. The benefits of the program are encapsulated in the 4 participant letters that are attached to your handout. As strange as it may sound, we're not asking for money or a grant. We're solely asking that the rate charged to us for the facility be fixed as the same rate as last year. Over the past 3 years, our rental fees have increased on average approximately 11.32% per annum, from $4,345 in 2013 to $5,482 in 2015. If the proposed rates are implemented for 2016, the increase will be a further 12.8%, or an amount in excess of $6,000. We are a small organization that knows we are supplying a program to stroke survivors that will enhance their lifestyle and mental well-being. The participants pay to be in the program. If we have to raise the fees again, we are certain that due to financial circumstances, many may have to withdraw, and it could certainly prevent new stroke survivors from joining. Members of the committee, we ask that our facility rental fee be capped at the 2015 rate in order for the program to survive in the long run. Thank you for consideration, and again, thank you for the wonderful cooperation we receive from the staff at the Glen Abbey Recreation Center. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions? I wonder if our staff would be able to provide an impact statement on this particular item, should the committee wish to consider this item.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we did a review of all the rates and fees in 2011, and what we found was that we had 3 groups that were vastly below the adult rate by about 35%. So what council decided to do was, instead of doing a one-time drastic increase, which would have been very difficult for the group to absorb, that we did a phased-in approach over a 4-year period. So as it stands right now, the cost would be still 7% below what the adult rate is. So they will never actually catch up to the full adult rate over a period of time. We are also looking next year at reviewing the rates again and looking at where we will be with respect to these groups.
Any questions of our staff? Okay. Thank you very much for your delegation. We appreciate the information, and the committee will certainly give it some consideration, I think.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Are there any other members of the public here today who wish to provide a delegation? Going once, going twice, sold. I don't see any others, so just checking. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time, everybody. We're going to recess until Wednesday, December 2nd at 7 p.m. when we'll continue with the remainder of the delegations. We do have at least 2 who are on our delegation list already, and we may have more by the time Wednesday rolls around. Thank you very much, everybody.